Good morning, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so I'm in my space, out in my annex. So if you're a Ko-Fi member, you would have seen, or supporter, you would have seen the process of how this was built, this space. And you would seen how I put it together and so we're just sort of having a bit of a cleanse and a bit of a consecration. Nice deep breath. Let's take a nice deep breath and think about, what do I need to know about today? What do we need to know as a collective? Let's have a look. What do we need to know as a collective? So I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith, who was a gift given to me by a friend, which I seem to be using quite a lot lately. Oh, okay, interesting. Ooh, feels like we're dealing with a lot of battles, a lot of mind games. Maybe there's a lot of conflict, a lot of competition going on. Maybe we're dealing with some competition. Feels like there's some real challenges to where we want to be or what we want to achieve. There does seem to be a lot of stuff going on. Are we being a little bit competitive within ourselves? Are we being competitive with others around us? Maybe a work colleague in regards to a job. You know, it does feel like there's a little bit of conflicting energy going on around. Maybe someone's playing a bit of a mind game with you. You know, maybe you're playing the mind game. You know, what's this about? Interesting card. So let's have a look. What else? Oh! Okay, so what else fell out? Sorry, I've got to dive. Oops. Right, let's have a look. We've got 3 cards coming in. Okay, the first one we have is the 7 of Cups. And to me it's reversed compared to the other 2 cards. So we're going to go 7 of Cups being reversed. So I think we're blind in what we're seeing. We're not seeing the different pathways available to us. It does feel like we're very blind to what's going on here. We're unable to see the options that are available to us, the pathways that we could be taking. So we're unable to choose to make a wise choice in the direction that we're going into emotionally. Remember, this is a very emotional connection to what's going on for you in regards to this competition. Okay, in regards to this mind games and stuff like this. We're unable, so I feel like there's a very stuck energy going on here. We're very much in that repeated patterns. We feel very tied to this energy here. Okay, so in regards to that, sorry, we've got Page of Swords and Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands to me is that sense. Okay, wands are always very fast, very swift, very fiery energy, right? And you've got this Knight who could be a bit of a player. He's also got this needing more information. He hasn't quite got the experience. Maybe he still needs more experience. You know, he's achieved some experience in life, but he doesn't really have the maturity. He's quite immature in his choices, in his direction that he's moving into. So it does feel like there's this hesitation, the sense of, you know, like he's got the drive, he's got the enthusiasm, he's got the motivation, but he doesn't quite have the maturity to move ahead on this journey. And that's to do with I feel it's very much, that's why I feel he's feeling very stuck. Like he wants to move ahead. He's got this sense, and he's a bit of a player in that he, you know, like he likes to have a lot of choice. Maybe he's not quite seeing all his good he's not seeing the wise choices. He's not making wise choices. He's not making wise decisions. And so that's where the conflict and stuff, the challenges and things, the competitive, you know, he's not able to see the clearer picture emotionally because of what's going on. And so he's feeling very immature in his in the way he's moving forward. He's unable to see the truth. He's not, you know, even though he may expect the truth he may expect the truth, but he's unable to actually see the truth, the facts of what's actually going on. You know, he's got these ideas, these ideals about what should be happening in this situation, but he's unable, because of the immaturity, he's unable to see the situation that's going on. Now, when I'm talking about immature, it just may mean someone else that you're involved with, might not necessarily be you. Maybe you're not quite seeing the bigger picture, you just don't yet have the experience that you need. It can be very symbolic, okay? I'm not saying that you are immature or anything like that, but just you might not have the experience that you need to be able to move ahead in this journey. It just might be where you're at this time. So you've got to take sort of I feel like you need to sort of take a step back, take a moment to sort of breathe in where you're going, and take a moment to sort of breathe, being able to sort of, it's time to actually look at each thing closely now. It's time to turn this round and sort of say, okay, what are my options? What are the choices that I actually have? What's shiny, what's not, you know, what's on the surface appears positive, doesn't necessarily mean it is. So you've got to take a minute to sort of breathe a little bit there and sort of have a look at the choices so that you're able to get the experience, the knowledge that you need, so that you can actually face the truth, actually face the facts. You know, sometimes we all go into a little bit of a denial about things at times, things that are hidden, we hide from the rest of the world, things that we don't want to share, and so sometimes it's important to be able to face them full, you know, face front on, being able to sort of acknowledge that, really be honest. Again, you get that sense of integrity with the situation here. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.